morning, everybody. I'm Dennis Ferrer with Kaiser University. We're here for Testimonial Tuesdays at Pop Stroke. Please join us here later today for our great lunch adventures. So come on out here. It's right here in Waterford Lakes. Off of Alafay, you can actually backroad it behind the Target. That's what I discovered on my way over here. And it's a lot faster than driving through the Waterford area. But I'm here with Katrina now. We're excited to have Katrina. She's our new Director of Events and Initiatives. So welcome, Katrina.
Thank you. It's great to be here and great to be in this wonderful facility. You know, our family have come out here a few times and we get to play a little bit of golf. We get to have some food, something nice to drink, and it's a real social place to be. So thanks for having me today.
Yeah. So, so we're glad. So you're officially on the staff with the chamber. So you're on the payroll with the East Orlando Chamber of Commerce, correct?
For now, yes, I am.
So, good. Well, we like to keep it that way because we're losing one of our stars. One of our MVPs, Dorothy, is retiring. If you've not heard it yet, you're hearing it now. We're starting to lose Dorothy Hardy, but happy to have Katrina join our team. So, as far as you know now, what are your responsibilities now with the East Orlando Chamber?
So right now, I am stepping into very big shoes, as you've just said. Dorothy is leaving, and I'm trying to persuade her to stay. She is an asset to this institution, which is just phenomenal. But I'm going to be overseeing all the events, really taking up where Dorothy's leaving off. So just trying to learn as much as I can, make sure that I get to know about all our signature events. You know, we've got Connect Her that's on this week on Thursday. So if you're looking for something to do on Thursday, 1 to 6, looking for female leaders, come out and join us for that. We've got Feast in the East in February. So restaurants in the local area, if you want to be part of Feast in the East and showcase your items, come along so that we can actually have a taste of what you've got going on and become a member of the chamber, because in the short space of time that I've been on board, I've only been on board for just over 2 weeks, and I am in awe at just how connected the chamber is to our local community and how they're connecting people together in business, so that, you know, it's really a win-win situation. So Feast in the East in February, local restaurants, please reach out to us. You want to get on board with that because we want to be able to taste what you've got, and we've got a passport that that all our participants are going to get to take home with them. So if they like something and they want to do an office party or something really cool, then they'll be able to do that. So there's a couple of things that are just coming up, but we've got Business Expo as well and Bravado Awards, and I'm excited just to get involved and you know, really kind of feel that community around and be a part of being local to in Orlando.
So the one mostly to Connect Her. Part of me wanted me to look into it, but another part of me is like, well, it's really a women's event. So since this is a meeting, I know you're new with us, but this event's this Thursday. Tell us more about Connect Her and why should someone want to get involved? What are we actually doing at that event?
You know, I think it's really important for women in general, women leaders, to come together and celebrate who they are. So on Thursday, we're going to be finding out what our superpowers are, and we're going to use it. So if you think about flexibility, and we're going to connect that to yoga, but our leader, who is going to be a woman leader, that's going to be talking about the flexibility side of it. She's going to also be helping us on the yoga side, and really connecting all that together to make sure that we understand, you know, what we're capable of and what we can deliver, you know, together collectively. So strength together, women power.
Also, flexibility is important. Our fearless leader with the chamber, Andrew Cole, I think Dorothy will tell you this. He's flexible. He'll come up with ideas, but she would go run with ideas. And Andrew's like, he wouldn't be as flexible. So I think we could all use some advice on how we could be more flexible and open-minded.
Well, I believe Andrew's wearing his leggings on Thursday, so we might be able to get him in there, right?
Exactly.
Or maybe he might do a bit of rock climbing, right?
So again, I know this is an interview, but also it's meant to be a conversation. So talking about the Feast in the East, I like to go to that every year. The past couple of years, I think I've had conflicts, so I couldn't go, so I was very disappointed I can't go. So as someone who's not a restaurant, I enjoy it because of all the, well, it's free food. However, the ticket, you do have to pay. However, your entry, you get so much more food than what you pay for. And then the restaurants, every restaurant I know who participates. So if your restaurant has not participated, this is a competitive event. So I will tell you, there are different competitive events for signature drink, for best desserts and things like that. And they get competitive with what they're giving up. Every restaurant who participates the first time, they said, "Oh yeah, we did it. We're going to do something different next year because now we're bring your A game." So again, the one is, like you said, it's like we're businesses, we're hosting events. I know at Kaiser we're talking about, I mean, everyone's having Christmas parties now. So you want to be able to cater those Christmas parties. So you want to outdo the competition. Go, hey, the next meeting after the office, we got to order this food. So really, it's to get the business, but then also they've had some pretty creative trophies they've given out, as well as just being recognized as again that signature drink, that dessert. So anything you can bring out as far as that goes, that is a great event too.
Absolutely, and on that giving out trophies, I actually went for dinner last week to Guacamoles, who are also one. You're everywhere. We're everywhere. We're connecting everybody together. So yeah, come along and win a spatula as your winner for Feast and Feast.
So as you're you're new to the chamber, so I did want to. We talked about what you'll be doing with us, but where did you come? Well, where did you come from?
Yeah.
I hear something in your voice that you don't sound like a Central Floridian. But then tell us more about you.
So I tell people I'm from Texas, but they don't believe me somehow. But no, originally from Scotland. My husband, he works for Lockheed Martin. He was ex-Royal Air Force. His work brought us across here almost 20 years ago. I'm still hanging on to my accent. But I basically, for the last few years, I've been working out in Colorado Springs at Air Force Academy, and it was a real passion of mine. My son is actually at the academy as well, so. But I was working with membership, sponsorship, merchandise, customer service. It was a remote role initially, and then it turned into my team were suffering. So it was really time to make that decision of should we move, should we not? But my home is here, and really I want to get more involved in what I'm doing here on my doorstep. This is where we live, right? So I made a really difficult decision because I love my work, but we were working with the veteran community and we were connecting grad-owned businesses together. So in a way, there's some synergy with our membership with our parents and our grad base, but also our local community with sponsorship. So there's a lot of synergy in what I did there, and I'm hoping to bring some new things back here. But right now, I am just trying to catch up with what you're doing. The chamber does so much, right? And I'm in awe of every day there's an event on it. It's really exciting, but it's a small but mighty team, I would say. And thanks to yourself, Dennis, and other ambassadors that come out and support us, we couldn't do it without people like yourself. So that's a real value to the chamber.
So if people know my Testimonial Tuesdays, I always talk about behind the scenes. And when Katrina's saying the chamber does a lot, there was a big nod from Dorothy. She's like, "I'm retiring." She's like, "There's no bringing me back." She goes, "We do," and I've been a part of those meetings. Like I said, I'm an ambassador now, as a board member before. I've sat in those meetings. It's like, and we're trying to plan events, and I was there with Dorothy's like, "We got Tuesday, February 8th open. We could plug it in." It's like we have like a day that's open. So, like you said, this week we're doing Testimonial Tuesdays today. Great lunch adventures at Pop Stroke later. We have Connect Her. So, and it's December. We're after Thanksgiving. We're getting ready for the holidays. And not to mention our coffee clubs this month. So again, we have a lot going on. And then we do have someone's retirement coming up too. So that's, though we could be in denial about it.
Yeah,
and we won't celebrate it. So
yeah, we're going to stay home that day.
So the Air Force Academy, like me, I work in higher education, so I didn't realize. So again, it's a different form of higher education, but you kind of worked in that realm, and then so was that since I work in higher education, was that on the foundation fundraising side you were working on, or what area were you working?
So I actually work for the Alumni Association, and it's two organisations with one CEO. So we had the foundation, the Air Force Academy Foundation, and the Association of Graduates. So I worked on the alumni side, but we were all very actively involved in in our mission, which was to support the academy and serve our graduates and preserve the heritage of the institution. So we all came together. It was just the way when I was out speaking to one of our sponsors, and they said, "Well, why should we support the academy?" And I said, "Well, the way I look upon it is I come to work every day, and every day I get to play a small role in supporting the next Air and Space Force leaders of tomorrow, but also those who are currently serving and those that have served before. And they're out there protecting us, the nation, protecting me, protecting my family. So if there's something that I can do to really elevate that, then I really wanted to be part of that story. So with the foundation, obviously that was our development arm. They did phenomenal work, and they had a 5-year plan with defining our future. They raised over $300 million. And again, small but mighty team. And then I always look upon that as fundraising, and the AOG, the Alumni Association, was the fundraising and the engagement piece.
Yeah. No, that definitely, I'm hitting golf, but but definitely related to the chamber, like you said. That I'm sure you've done a lot of event planning with that too, and like you said, fundraising. That's exactly like you said. We're making a lot of connections with the chamber, so definitely a tie there. But I'll have to pick your brain. So Kaiser is a nonprofit university. We've been around. So this is the Kaiser commercial time. So Kaiser nonprofit university, almost around 50 years, but within the past 15 years of transition to nonprofit. So really, there's a lot of opportunity there with fundraising, and then even our leadership. We had a retreat. Arthur Kaiser founded Kaiser University, and with the leadership retreat we talked about, there's an opportunity there for alumni engagement. So I'd love to pick your brain on that.
Absolutely.
But like you, I've worked in higher education my whole career. My daughter's actually in her freshman year of college. So it is different. Like you said, you worked at the academy, but now your son is there. So tell us about your son. Where is he now? What's he doing at the academy?
Wow, today is actually his 23rd birthday. So happy birthday, Stevie. You won't be watching, but you know. But
I thought all our kids were watching this.
yeah. But he graduated from Tim Creek High School here in Avalon Park, and he went out to prep school. We had a really interesting story whereby we were going through our citizenship when my son announced that he wants to go to the Air Force Academy, but he already had a place at Embry-Riddle. And we're like, well, you're going to have to change the way you're thinking about this, because we don't have our citizenship yet, and it could take up to 28 months. Anyway, this was in the May. Long story short, but one of our congressmen got involved, and fast forward to the October, we got a call to say, Mrs. Clayton, you have your interview on Tuesday, you'll be sworn in on Thursday, and Stephen's got his provisional nomination interview on Saturday. And it was a bit of a shock. He got accepted into the East Prep School, and then he then went up the hill, they call it, to the Air Force Academy. He sustained a concussion last February, ended up coming home for 6 months, so he was recoursed in here. So instead of class of 25 graduation, he'll graduate class of 26. He's doing amazing. I'm so incredibly proud of him, and I'm proud of all of those young men and women that choose that path. There's less than 1% of the population that ever consider serving their country, and I'm so incredibly proud of all of them for taking that step and for really thinking about how they can protect us as a nation. So thanks for asking. It's his birthday, so
well, happy birthday, Stevie!
Yeah.
And congratulations on your citizenship, your family citizenship, and then it is outstanding. I give a little plug for Kaiser University, but of course the Air Force Academy is very impressive. And he's graduating in 2026. That would be great.
Absolutely. We're very excited.
So we talked about events. So we had events, and then you're the director of events and initiatives. So did they even tell you what initiatives are? Or?
I'm just, you know that little line at the bottom of any job resume that say, or job spec that says, and all items as they come along, right? Everything else. So, it is a small but mighty team, and it's a case of we all work together as a team, right? There's not one thing that we would not stand up and do, and between membership, really getting to know the community, and really hopefully memberships left, even though TRC is finished. There, I took a look, and it's, businesses would be really such a missed opportunity if they didn't step forward and take a look at that. But I'm excited to get involved in all of that. We've got our newsletter, so Dorothy's had me in the newsletter, so I'll be working on the business newsletter that's coming out. She's been very gracious to let me work on one while she's working on 10, so she's breaking me in very gently. But there's just a lot going on. Like we're trying to get a lot of information. Yesterday we sent out a survey from the Advocacy Council. The Chamber advocates for issues related to your business in any way. So if all our members have not taken a look, check that out. Make sure you check that survey. Make sure you complete it. It'll take you less than 2 minutes to do. But Andrew and the team and the Advocacy Council, they're going to be advocating for you on issues related to your business. So we need to hear from you. We are your voice. Somebody asked us and asked Andrew, why do you do what we do? What is our why? Well, you, the businesses, are our why, because we are here for you. We're here to support you, and if you've got ideas of things that we're not doing, then let us know. We're just always looking to think out of the box and make sure that we're ticking those boxes where we need to.
So the advocacy survey, I'm a witness. It is a quick survey. However, I think a lot of us clicked on the link. So good job, members, because I tried to submit it. It won't let me submit my survey, but I gave it a few minutes, so it should be quick to submit now. It is a one page, and that's whenever you get those surveys, I'm like, how many pages is this? Is it just the one page? You just rank them, print some notes, and you're done. So it is fast. So coming from the outside, again, we kind of see this stuff all the time with the Chamber, but as somebody new with a new set of eyes, when you see the sponsorships, what are you looking at and go, wow, that's a great bargain. Like someone could get that sponsorship. What thing jumps out at you as a good opportunity for our members for a sponsorship?
Everything is an opportunity to get in front of the people, right? The people in your location. So we've got so many sponsors. Testimonial Tuesday, Popstroke, they're sponsors today, right? They have the opportunity for not only to sit here and be interviewed and share about Popstroke themselves, but we also have the other businesses that are coming in, and they're bringing people with them. We're all inviting our chamber members to come here, so it's not just about coming and talking and leaving. We're actually bringing people into the facility to really enjoy it. Feast and Eat, come and sponsor it. Come and be part of that. That's again building your business, increasing your ROI. There's just so many opportunities. There's not one I think is better than the other. I think that you need to expose yourself to any of it, all of it, and be a part of it.
Oh, absolutely. So from my personal experience, we talked about the Business Expo showcase event for the Chamber. If you're a gold member or higher, Business Expo is included in your membership, so there's nothing else you need to do. If you're a silver member, and then I was a silver member, upgraded my membership just to get the Business Expo. But then I am on the bingo card, so I don't sponsor the bingo card. I got that mistake invoice one time, and I'm like, that's a lot more than I expected to be on the bingo card. But the sponsoring, again, anything you sponsor, your name is out there. But again, if your name is on the business card, they need to visit your booth at the expo to get that stamp to be entered for the drawing. Absolutely, I've sponsored Testimonial Tuesday before, so hosting the Testimonial Tuesday, it's a great way. Every interview, you announce, we're announcing our Popstroke, but if they're sponsored for the Testimonial Tuesday, you announce it for every interview. T-shirt Fridays, that's a great one. So it's probably sold out already, but you'll notice. So for 2025, clear out your T-shirts at home, because you're going to get 12 new T-shirts for 2025 for all of our members.
I've got my T-shirt ready for next Friday. Comfort Keepers. It's on the back of my chair, and I'm ready to wear it.
So Comfort Keepers, you got your plug already. So you see, it's a few days earlier for T-shirt Friday. And then again, I'm a fan of the coffee club. So I go to the coffee club. So like you said, a lot of great events, quarterly luncheons, a lot of great sponsorship opportunities.
I think as well with the coffee club, what I really enjoyed is they have a speaker that comes down. They can sponsor. They can be down there and just speak about their expertise and share that within the community. So it's really just coming from a larger institution. The value you're getting is incredible. So snap it up because things are getting filled up. Like you say, our T-shirt Friday, it is already filled up for the year, and there's other things that are already filled up, but we do still have some items that are open. Testimonial Tuesdays. Again, if you're a restaurant and you want to become a member and sponsor one of our Testimonial Tuesdays, we will bring the team, we'll bring our cameras, we'll bring other businesses into the facility. We'll have lunch there. So, there are still some spots available for 2025. So, visitors, check it out.
And then along those lines, I'm a big event person, and I like to be in person. However, we have a lot of social media experts with the chamber that say, again, you're a small but mighty team. What we do online and the online presence for our members is outstanding. And I know all of our veteran members. If you haven't done the membership 101 or the introduction to the chamber, do it. Get your rundown of Chamber Master and know all your benefits there. But I've posted events with the chamber, and I've Googled my own events. You know what comes up? The chamber website. so it's like, and then and even on social media, it's like the chamber is promoting my events on social media. So again, a lot of great partnerships with the chamber, not only in person but online and on social media too.
I think you bring up a good point as well. So we had a member academy the other day. So that was my first member academy, and I'm still learning. I'm still learning what all the membership benefits are. But one of the things that really stood out for me was you get access to Chamber Master. It is going to be changing in a year, I believe. So, but it's supposed to be better. But what I see already is you as a business can post your hot deals, and they will go out our social media platform. You can tag whoever you want into it, or if you've got an event coming up, like you said, you can get it out in our social media. You get the opportunity to have that at your fingertips and utilize the strength in buying, right? Because there's so many of us in the chamber, so you get to get that exposure right from that. So that was a great point.
So before she leaves, Dorothy will tell you Dennis has access to all those things, and then also you have the message center too. So you can shoot out a message to all the chamber members. So if you're like, can we get this message out to all the chamber members? You go to the Chamber Master, you can email a message to all the members. The other thing is, other than emailing all the members, of course you work for the chamber, but again, if I went to a chamber event, I met this great person, I need to connect with Katrina. I go to the Chamber Master, it's like, again, I've gotten good with first names. I used to be good with first names and last names, but I know first names, so it's like, I can go and search for the first name, bring up all the Katrinas in the chamber and know, it's like, oh, that's right, she works for this company, or, oh, that's her last name again. So again, which I think we all have like those stacks of business cards in our office, it's like, rather than look through the business cards, like, hey, I met them at the chamber, how can I connect with them? I can search Chamber Master for that.
Oh no, it's just such a robust program that really does benefit everybody. So yeah, but for me that's really exciting. I've been very excited to see just how the different connections are made, not just in person, which we do lots of that. We're out pretty much every day in a new location, but like you say, we're there every day, and we've been able to connect through social media and all the other areas of our work.
So Chamber Masters getting an update for 2025. I'll be looking at that. So 2025 seems to be the year for because even at work, we're changing HR systems, we're changing CRM. So Chamber Masters getting an update too.
Do you know one of the good things about that? That again, another thing that's blown my mind because membership is relatively cost effective, right? So, but for platinum members and above, and Dorothy, correct me if I'm wrong, you will also get website access. So you have your own website capability, 8 pages. I'm looking at her to make sure that I'm not saying anything wrong. But 8 pages that you can actually build the website content in is, think about the cost of that if you do it individually, but actually the buying power is coming together collectively as with your membership. For those small businesses that may not necessarily have the funds to be able to fund a website, I think that is fantastic.
Well, that is fantastic. I'm just a gold member. Of course, Kaiser does have its website, but absolutely for a small business that doesn't have a website or that robust of a website, doesn't have that capability, that's
Yeah.
so, and then, of course, everything is new for you.
It is.
Any new ideas that you've had since you joined us, or anything new for the chamber for 2025 you'd like to share?
You know, so I'm trying really hard. People that know me know that my mind is always working and I come up with lots and lots of ideas. Right now, I'm just trying to consolidate what is there and give justice to the work that Dorothy and the team have done, because they do a phenomenal job. So I need to, that's the bread and butter that I need to understand that and make sure that I can follow in her footsteps. But I spoke earlier about the veteran community. Look, I'd love to see us bring on really support the veteran community as well, and small businesses, and because it's going to benefit everybody, right? So, and I have a few connections in the community that I'm going to be reaching out to, so I'm really looking forward to that. So right now, like I say, consolidate what we have. We do have some new things coming, and the website capability is one of those. I think for me that's one of the big ones for the year, and I think businesses are really going to really feel that and appreciate it.
So we do have a lot of businesses that have veteran focus, and then I know when we've had Veterans Day or other veteran events, we've recognized our members who are veterans. We do have a large veteran population, and then Kaiser is a veteran serving institution. I have someone on my team who's 25-year Army vet, so I have to connect you with him too, because he's also the advisor of the Student Veterans of America at Kaiser. And that's the one thing I've told him, like, connect with the business community. Like, businesses would love to host the Student Veterans of America chapter meeting. I go, and if you give the veterans free, again, you know the veterans, you give them free food, they'll come.
Oh yes, and there's those.
So as well with the business community, so you know we're joining the chamber. If you bring us free food, we'll come. So we're wrapping up. So then so as we wrap up, so I was wondering, it's like, how did you find this job, and then why were you interested in the chamber to kind of engage more people in the chamber?
You know, that's a really great question. So I finished my work in. I say I finished my work in Congressman in July, but I'm actually in daily contact with the team to make sure that there's a good handling for that. But I wasn't in a rush to jump into something else. I wanted to find something that spoke to me and actually meant something to me. I was really looking for that, and something that I feel like I could really become connected with and get to know people on a personal level, but also assist in my community where I live. So the job actually popped up on the LinkedIn page, and I read it, and I thought, it's really one of the only ones that really spoke to me. So I made a couple of calls to friends who connected me to the board members and ambassador, and they just said, Katrina, if we could work with the team, we would. So we urged to apply, so I did, and it was my first interview in 26 years, and here I am. So I was really, I left the second interview, it was face to face. I left it really wanting it, and I didn't want to want it, because when you want something you don't get it, then it's kind of disappointing. Right? But it's been a whirlwind, and I'm just really excited to be here, and I hope I can kind of deliver what and build upon the solid foundation.
Great. Well, what a great way to end the interview. Thank you, Katrina. We're glad to have you too. So welcome to the chamber again. Again, we're still here for Testimonial Tuesdays at Pop Stroke. We'll see you later here for Feast of the East. Great lunch adventure. We're going to have a monthly Feast of the East. The Great Lunch Adventure. We're talking about the Feast in the East. But join us in February for the Feast in the East. But join us later today for, again, Great Lunch Adventures at Pop Strip. We'll see you later today. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.